Hello everyone, welcome to the Indian Game Journal. Wish you a fantastic Happy New Year filled with creative sparks. Today, we are kicking off our new series of sessions called Pillow Talks, chats on topics hottest in the industry. Welcome to our very first session of Pillow Talks, the Global Game Jam 2026. As a winner of Global Game Jam 2025 at Kerala, Kochi, today I'm here to give you some tips, tricks that I've learned in my experience at Global Game Jam 2025. Global Game Jam 2026 is around the corner, that is upcoming January 30 and 31st. I hope this will be helpful to you guys. So let's get started. What is actually Global Game Jam? It's an event where people come from different diversities. Diversities in the field of expertise, like game designers, game developers, game artists, sound designers. So they come together, participate in a game jam where they have to, stay together for 48 hours of time. And within the restricted time, they have to complete a game from the scratch. So from ideation to the final playable version of the game has to be done there, right? So Global Game Jam usually happens at very different locations. So it is a globally conducted one. But apart from that, in India, as their website suggests, it is going to be held in 15 places, different places in India this time. So listing: Delhi, Chennai, Coimbatore, Gurgaon, Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Bengaluru, Chandigarh, Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, Indore, Kerala, Madurai, Mumbai, and Pune. So now, I would like to take you through my experience at Global Game Jam 2025 at Kochi. So these are few takeaways. The bullet points which I have written down here are the takeaways which I found very valuable, which I learned it there in the Global Game Jam. First one being team. Building a team, bringing the skill what you require is an easy job. But bringing the right kind of right-minded or right cooperative person or team is the biggest challenge, right? So you will be finding all the kind of talents over there. If you have friends already set up, like you are going as a team from your place, that's again wonderful, nice. If they are cooperative, all well done, perfect. But those people who, like me, I have joined there and then I have planned to, create a team and then work on as a team, right? So people like us, we will find a lot of problem because new people, like understanding, reliability, and all this comes, affects a lot actually. Thereafter, we are also given a privilege to closely deal with the industry leads. So these are industry leads over 15 years of experience. They are our judges. They guide us through the entire 48 hours of Global Game Jam. Having that advantage is something which I really, really wanted you guys to experience this time also. And then there are several investors who come and have a look around. They will get back to you if they are really wanting to work on with your game for the future publishment also. So thereafter, as the name suggests, Global Game Jam. So this is a global reach platform. So the game which you have made, right? This goes online on their website. So even after an year of submission, you go to their website. In the submission, you just type the name of your game, and you can still play it on their website. That is a submission process, and it ends up there so that your portfolio will also exist there with a validation that you have been a part of Global Game Jam, right? And thereafter, the most important thing, job opportunities. I am telling you with my experience, soon after reaching back from Kerala to Bangalore, I immediately received a job offer, which I was not at that point looking forward to, but this is something I felt really good that job opportunity do really exist in this medium or in this platform. So keep an eye on that. Now, Let me tell you what are the guidance which you have to follow while you are preparing for the Global Game Jam. The technical side, that is definitely on your hands, but I would like to give you some of the guidelines which really people won't think about when they are going for a Global Game Jam or any game jam. So the first thing being, the registration process. Once the registration process is done on the platform, the website, right, for the location, whatever you have opted for, you will be added to a WhatsApp group, right? That WhatsApp group has a crucial role in this entire Global Game Jam, because there they will mostly update everything live, and you can also make team over there if you are like a single person looking for, making up a team. And then the crucial part which I was about to explain is, do not miss a single announcement over there, because the Global Game Jam, they announces the theme before even the day of the event. Basically it is on January 30, but your theme will be announced prior to that. So that will be announced through your mail as well as WhatsApp. So the active platform compared to mail and WhatsApp is WhatsApp, obviously, right? So please be alerted on WhatsApp where you have joined this group, right? And then visit the site. The site, what I mean is the location where you have opted for the event, the competition. Visit there prior to the given time. Basically, like if it is 10 a.m. where you have to be there, so I would really suggest 1 hour earlier reach there, because once you reach there will be first of all rush to do a small registration process in front of the desk, because you have to get that ID card done, so they will cross verify with the website registration. So this is a little time taking process over there. Also, meanwhile, you can talk to your team members whom you have discussed only on WhatsApp before. So you can have a discussion, like you can share your common interests and have a good chit chat with them prior to this, because once the event starts, you won't get much time to discuss something other than that of the game what you are working on, right? So next, coming to, this is very important, plan your meals wisely, right? So here at the Global Game Jam where I have attended last year, so there were no cafeteria, and then there at the Game Jam we have a limitation time of 48 hours, and in that 48 hours you are not allowed to leave the premise. So here in that case, some of the organizers, they provide you some snacks stuff. You have to opt for something from like the delivery guy, I mean the Zomato, Swiggy stuff, but then you are not supposed to go outside, so the volunteers will come and help you out. So you have to plan this accordingly, because if you think, okay, I'll just do it and I'll get it, I'll eat and come, that is not what it is going to happen. It will waste a lot of time, the delivery guy will take a lot of time, and all these things will happen. So plan this very wisely, okay? You are lucky if they have provided any cafeteria which is open throughout the night, amazing, but not, then just plan it out very well. Then one more point, that is caffeine. So prepare some caffeinated drink or take some tea. Tea will be provided throughout there actually. We've been provided there, tea, coffee. But then I would suggest highly caffeinated drinks or something like that would keep you studious and active throughout the night, because it is straight up to 48 hours, right? Thereafter, now I want to give you a small flow of how this event happens. Like, in my opinion, this is how the flow goes like, okay? So the registration done, then the intro speech starts, right? The intro speech is basically by the local organizer at your place. If it is Delhi, Kolkata or Bangalore, suppose it is happening in Keyboard Studio. It is happening in Keyboard Studio on January 30. So here the local organizers, they will announce something, they will deliver some speech. Thereafter, their global organizers is there, they come online giving you a speech, and they will ask you about your experience and all those things and how you find out about this. Once this part is done, you will be given the theme announcement once again, right? So this part is just for formality, and then they will ask you to take a time out with your team and come up with your idea, propose it to the judge, and if the judge approves it, go ahead, you can start working on your game. So here, this process is really helpful because it's not like they are going to turn you down. It's like they are going to give you the reality check that if you are planning for a AAA on this 48 hours, they'll just hit you with a red flag saying, no, that's not going to happen. Break it down, do one level, a 2D version of it or 2.5D version of it rather than 3D. So these kind of suggestions they will give you with their expertise, right? So they are experienced people, right? So this is another step. Thereafter, we have the regular flow, how a game is developed, that is prototyping and so on. Here you have your complete control over your team. So whoever becomes a team lead, right? So from, if it is three is minimum. So in that three, you will have to, like, one has to be a team lead, and it's either his responsibility or anyone of the team who can well handle the team. One more important thing is the submission is not exactly if you put a timer and 48 hours, then you have to submit. It is actually the second day, second half. That is by 2 o'clock, once you are done with the lunch on the second day, okay? You must be almost done with the stage of polishing. You have to only do the final tweak after 2 o'clock. Make sure this is the stage where you reach by 2 o'clock, because thereafter they will just make this announcement, they will rush you. You will not be able to mentally take that and do it calmly, because they will do this rush at the last moment, because there comes a lot of technical issues while uploading and all those things. It takes a lot of time, right? And these are working professionals. They have the next day to be arrange for something or the other, so they have also to go for other works after this, right? So can't do anything about it. Yes. So now the most important part of this session of the Global Game Jam, that is the tips and tricks, which is very crucial, very, very important to win Global Game Jam. In my experience, these are few points which I have wrote down. These are very important. I followed blindly these steps, which made me the winner of Global Game Jam 2025 Kerala. So let me explain you this one part. That is, go easy in the initial stage. Do not rush in the initial stage. Basically, this is what I want to say is, when you get the topic, when you are everything set up, you have your artist very enthusiastic, very active, very energetic, you will just sit down, crush your memory, crush your thought, you'll just do, complete full throttle, right? Do not. It's a no, right? Why? Because this is something which is going to cause a lot of problem in the long run, because by 48-hour completion time, you will be so exhausted that you have the ideas, but you will not be able to execute at the last moment because you are almost brain dead, right? Because you won't sleep at the night. So in this 48 hours, that night is usually everyone just stay awake, chit chat, sleep, play music. So if you're that person, you are going to preserve that sleep time or a nap time, then it's good. Well and good, right? So keep this in mind. And then the best team, as the industry suggests, is what I would say the correct thing to do, right? Find a designer, game designer, find an artist and a dev. This trio makes up the best and you will definitely win. Trust me. Okay, so my team, we had the same. First of all, in my team, I was lead. I'm a technical artist, come research, and I have done a major part. Then there is a new friend we have added. His name is Muhammad Faisal. So he was very cooperative with us. He just directly informed us, just guys, let us know that what you need and I'll just do it. So this kind of friends you will very hardly find out, because they are not, most of the people are very much opinionated when it comes to a competition like this. They rather want to, compete independently. But when they are forcefully put to a team, they will be like, no, bro, I want to do this, I want to do that. I think our idea is not matching. We should have to have a discussion with the judges or somebody. These things have noticed a lot. This happens among a lot of team members. So keep an eye on this. And the third member in our team, so she helped us a lot in research, as well as we had a prelude story about our game. So the entire part of that prelude preparation for that prelude part, so she have prepared a video out of using AI tools and Canva, and she had prepared this video which we could play it before the game starts, which made us completely, win people's heart over there, because our thought and idea we could share to the people to play this or to see what the game is about. So your success is when you be able to tell what you have done and what you want to player to experience is your success, basically, right? So we were successfully able to do that. So that is actually my next point, that is complete the storyline very well. So even though you are doing a single level, okay, do it in such a way that people will understand, oh my god, okay, so this is the story. Now that means you can have any amount of level, any expansion. Now your story is this, that means cool, amazing. So even as a player, they will start imagining about okay, this could be this way, and like another level can be about this way. That is what happened with our game. So that is an amazing process. Putting this into someone else's, a player's brain, is your success, right? Then take expert guidance. Lot of the people, they don't know at Global Game Jam, in the rush they forget that they have industry experts, minimum 3 judges. They will be around, they are helping you guys. So only thing you need to do is you need to approach them. They will be chilling at the corner. They won't come and disturb you, right? They will come at certain intervals to check out, okay, you guys are on track or not. But if you're stuck, you have that freedom to go and ask them for any guidance. They will come and help you out, and done. Perfect. That's what you need, right? Another important thing that I saw in the Global Game Jam 2025 is a lot of people dump their game idea in the middle. They start with something, they propose something, and in the middle, with a lot of troubles, with a lot of the game engine being not that feasible to work on. So in this situation, a lot of people, they give up very easily, and they will leave the game in the middle, and they will kickstart a fresh start with a new twisted storyline or new twisted execution of the core gameplay concept what they have actually explained. So that is which not appreciated in the Global Game Jam. This will also kill your time, so you will not be able to finish the game. So I have seen my colleagues who were also a different team working over there. So they have shifted from 2 platforms, come to a stage where they finally realize, okay, this is this software which it supports very well. So that is something which you have to make a judgment very, very before. Like if you are not able to judge it, you have the experts over there to guide you through. So do not make a mistake of dumping the game in the middle and having a fresh start, okay? And also make sure your team members are all available for that 48 hours of span, because once they are locked in, they cannot leave, right? If they leave, if your team is lagging 1 or 2 members, you are disqualified. So keep this in mind. With that said, this was my valid points, and this is important points I wanted to give you guys with my personal experience at Global Game Jam 2025, and hoping this year it will be much bigger. Keep an eye on all these tips and tricks. You will definitely win it. And I'll attach the text document for this to keep these things noted with you guys, so that you won't miss out on these things, right? Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video completely, and hoping to see you soon at Global Game Jam Bangalore 2026.